back in good old San Diego to reunite with my hound. God, she missed me. I missed her too. I'll be damned. Busy ass Sunday. First beach parking lot I pull into. Nailed one. Whew, right on the sand. Nice area too. I think I'm in Del Mar. Or maybe Encinitas. Somewhere in there though. Score. And my good fortunes at beach parking continue. Now we're down at Ocean Beach. My particular favorite beach in San Diego. Another sweet parking spot, and as you can tell, it is just a gorgeous day. Just perfect.
What up?
Live music from the roof of a bus right here in front of South Beach. Killer fish tacos, by the way. Try the mahi mahi. It's legendary. Actually, a little sad to say, this is my final night in Ocean Beach, at least for a little while. I'll be heading up north here, but definitely enjoyed my brief visit here. Reunite with my dog. Poor little pup missed me. Saw some family, some friends. Did a little maintenance on the van as well. And going to be hitting the road once again. Making my way up to Washington State. Haven't been up there in a while, so got a few sights, things I want to see for sure in that state as well as Oregon, which always helps to kind of break apart the drive, which I'm always a big proponent of. I know, that looked promising. Nice. Oh, not quite. Guess you could call this my first stop in a way. Just up here in Oceanside with a friend hanging out. Watching some of these surfers and checking out the famous Top Gun house, which has been miraculously preserved. Alright, another beautiful day. Back on the road, making our way through Orange County. Anaheim right here, which you might recognize. The Matterhorn. Yes, nailed it. Yep. I mean, why wouldn't I be stopped? You know, it's Sunday at noon 30. Jesus, can't win. Slowly but surely, to Santa Clarita, LA, home of Six Flags, Magic Mountain. Still the best Six Flags park I've ever been to. Damn good one. Well, guess we're not through it yet. It's always something. Never get through LA unimpeded. Oh, here comes the culprit. What do we got? God, fucking Dodge. Damn, that's a pretty good one. All from a little car fire. Oof, 449. And right next door is 369. 349 for sure. Are you kidding me? 349 next door to 449. What a world. Sun just set. We're up here pretty close to Sacramento now. Getting pretty far. Watching this guy utilize the boat ramp here on the shores of Lake Shasta. Way down there. You think there's a drought in California? Damn. That's crazy. All this here where these cars are parked, that was underwater not that long ago. Now it's a parking lot. Pretty cool double-tiered bridge going across here. That is actually the 5 freeway. We'll be taking that north out of here. Man, that is just crazy how far out the docks and stuff have had to move from where they once were. Just a few too many almond groves in this state. Just not sustainable. Nice. Okay, back on the road. Coming up on Mount Shasta now. Still a little bit of snow up there, even though it is quite a warm day down here. Lots of cool little viewpoints here. You can stop and check out the view of the mountain, which is actually on fire at the moment. As you can see there, it's kind of the northern side of Mount Shasta. Definitely got a big fire going. See right there where it begins and just gets worse as you go that way. California, eh? It's kind of ironic as this town that's burning is called Weed. In Weed, California. Watching it go up in flames. I made it to Oregon. Pretty far into it too. We're in Eugene, Oregon. Second largest city in the state. This is home of the University of Oregon. And I'm there right now, so we're gonna ride around and check it out. Appears to be some kind of event going on here. Looks like they got the road closed for what looks like a marathon or some kind of run. Anyway, we're in Eugene. This is the University of Oregon. It's where the Ducks play football right behind me. So this is not their football stadium. I was incorrect about. This is their track and field stadium, and I guess it just got completed yesterday. And yesterday they were going to have all these track and field events, all these world record attempts, and they had to postpone it because it is too darn hot. It was 115 yesterday. I think it's in the 90s right now, which isn't too bad, so I'm going to check out the campus while I'm here. Definitely a pretty nice looking campus. See, the buildings look a little standard, but a lot of good, lush, mature trees and foliage for sure. Definitely feels like the Pacific Northwest up here. This big old one. Jesus. Now I'm about to check out the oldest building here on the campus. This is the very first one built right here. It's called Deady Hall, D-E-A-D-Y, and was built in the 1870s, and for a good while, more than a decade, this was the only building of the school. This was the University of Oregon. This one building right here. Taking a peek inside. Pretty normal looking in there, actually. Staircase looks kind of old, but bummer. Can't go in. Too bad. Man, how does one even get down there? You gotta wonder. I don't think I would. Hey, now we're talking. Figured there'd be something scenic here. Definitely is. I don't know if you can really tell with the glare from the sun, but the water is just crystal clear. You see right through it to the rocks below. The view from this little pedestrian bridge. So, Ducks play football over here on the north side of the river. It's actually where we're heading right now, a little bit off the rest of the campus. And there it is. Autzen Stadium. Pretty nice one. Big ass building. I'd say for a Monday afternoon, pretty impressed. A whole hell of a lot of outdoor activities going on here. People doing river stuff, jogging, biking, dog walking, all that good stuff. Not bad considering school's not even in session right now, except for a handful of summer students. Poor souls. Oh, there he goes. Nice. Got it. Love the dedication. Good little swimmer. Whew. A lot of hours on the road today. It is nice to get out and get some fresh air. Get the blood pumping. Whew. Been cooped up in that van for sure. Ah, God bless. Good clean air. And just off behind these trees is going to be where the Ducks play basketball. Definitely a proper Division I college stadium. Doesn't look like they spared expenses. Of course, just the other day, NCAA ruled that college players are professionals and are allowed to now profit off of their names and likenesses being used in video games and on TV and stuff like that. So, pretty big change from the way things always have been. A lot of players have gotten in trouble over the years for doing just that, just for collecting money off of their, it's their name and their face being used in video games. Like, how are you not supposed to get anything from that? Well, people get rich off it, but I digress. Alright, day 2 in Oregon. Today we're in Salem, capital of the state, checking out the historic Willamette University. Always enjoy a good college campus, and this one is pretty darn scenic. It's hard to knock the scenery up here. You got trees like this just all over the place, but also got some pretty cool old original buildings dating all the way back to the middle of the 19th century. Just across the street from Willamette University is the state capitol building. Check that out. We've got some more 19th century historic bits here. These are some of the column segments from the original capitol building, which was built 1873, burned down in the 1930s, and was replaced by this building, but it's pretty cool. They still got some of the old bits of it. Look here at the capitol building, which today is closed. Looks to be some pretty major renovations going on, so I won't be stepping inside, but can enjoy the scenic grounds out here. Definitely a pretty nice area. I will say, driving through Salem, it's not the nicest town. Definitely some poverty issues and homelessness being a pretty major one. You've been caught, sir. This little guy was drinking from the fountain. As soon as I crept up, he stopped right in his tracks. Does he know I can see him? Do love their beavers up in this country. He's actually the mascot of one of their 2 main universities even. Okay, continuing our trek up north. Just arrived in Portland. My favorite place to stop anytime I'm here. Definitely first place I gotta go to is the Pittock Mansion. And looks like it is closed today due to a lack of air conditioning. Like I said, it has been hot up here, but luckily the grounds are still open, and that's really what you come to see anyway. It's one of my favorite viewpoints in all of the city. All of any city, really. It's quite a beautiful one. And we got a pretty clear day today, too. So we'll see how it looks. Check out the epic viewpoint here at the end of this. And check out some of the mansion grounds. Now, the mansion itself is a full-functioning museum. They do host private tours most of the year. Like I said, it is closed today. But just to come up here, to explore the grounds, even to park in their lot, is free. So, definitely recommend coming through here, even if you don't have time to schedule a tour, just to drive up here and check it out. Definitely worth doing. The house itself is pretty amazing just to look at, but what you really come for is right over here. And we got a pretty beautiful day for it. That is our view to the east, looking at downtown Portland, some of the surrounding mountains. You actually see Mount Hood right in the center top of your screen there, that little white triangle. Tough to make out, but you can see it. It's about 50 miles east of here. Look down there, it's the stadium where the Trailblazers play. Formerly the Rose Garden. I think it's called the Moda Center now. Definitely would love to time it right one of these days when I'm in Portland. Catch a freaking game there. Alright, crossing over the Columbia River here on one of Portland's many large steel bridges. Alright, so we're making our way across town. Head over to the Alberta Arts District, which led to believe is where a lot of the murals and street art and stuff are. So we'll check out some of that, find a parking spot, hopefully free, and probably ride around a little bit. I think it's hot as shit though, but we'll manage. Alright, just arrived in the Arts District. Starting to see some colorful muraling, so pulled off and ride around and explore. Definitely got some unique street art going on here in Portland. Lots of muraling, as you can see. Very colorful. This is definitely one of the biggest ones I've seen yet. And just looks pretty fresh too. Definitely did a hell of a job on it. As you can see, it's not in the nicest part of town. But what are you gonna do? Here's my bike. Right here next to the biggest mural I've seen is the tiniest one. Perpetuate Peace. Definitely gotta appreciate all the nice colors portrayed throughout this neighborhood. Let's just kind of sit back and enjoy. Hot as shit today. What is going on here? Oh, thank God for cold bevies. Oh, man. Got some shade here. So last time I came here in summer, the high was like 62 degrees. I seriously had to go buy a jacket just so I wouldn't be cold all fucking day. And today I think it's about 110. So I don't think you can really win sometimes. All the locals tell me it's just kind of hit or miss. Could be raining. But, oh man, I'm dying here. Whew. Stop to enjoy a quick little viewpoint. Just on my way to the next scenic destination. Walking around somewhere called Cathedral Park. It's a nice area. A couple giant bridges in the area. I'm gonna check out big old suspension bridges. I'm gonna get some shots of those. Nice little river, and I say this is this is probably the least bummy part of Portland I've seen yet. Definitely reminiscent of LA with all the tents. I suppose that's kind of the way in most urban areas these days. So, but damn, Cathedral Park, very nice. What you're looking at there is the St. John's Bridge, completed in 1931. It's actually the biggest, or at least longest, suspension bridge west of the Mississippi upon its completion. Definitely an ambitious undertaking. Pretty nice little beach area right out here. Alright, on our way to the final stop in Portland. Should be a pretty good one. Kinda saving the best for last. So we're about 20 miles or so east of Portland. Down here at Multnomah Creek. Some folks chilling here in the water, waiting. And this area is famous not for the creek, but for the falls. And look at those. Good Lord. That is a hell of a waterfall. 620 some odd feet, I think I read. Got this little pedestrian bridge you can hike up to. Crowded AF on there at the moment. Actually, pretty damn crowded down here. Busy day here, but it's super gorgeous out. So, kind of can understand why. I'll say I read from quite a few sources online that this place had been closed to the public up until pretty recently. So we're here in the last week of June 2021. It is definitely open and as beautiful as all hell. So if you're in Portland area, definitely come on down. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up from Oregon. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.